All right. Thank you guys so much for clicking on the video. I really, really appreciate it. If you don't skip to the end or leave right now, I'd really appreciate it because I'm having some issues with retention. So leave a comment of why you left if you do. Don't mind this microphone. I'm just trying to get the audio to sound better. So here we go. Why you need the daily plan, right? That's going to be the title, I think, of this video. And I'm just doing it completely freelanced and no script. So you need the daily plan because, there's only so many hours in a day and you don't know how to delegate them all if you don't have it already written down or some kind of plan already in place, right? So we have a lot of things to get done in the day, and if you don't know what you have to get done and when you have to get it done by, then you're probably not going to be very successful in life. Am I right? Drop a comment, right? That just makes sense. So, what my daily plan is I wake up at about 4:30, I get to the gym, I come back home, and I take a shower and get ready. Clean up, blah blah blah. I go and make food, and I eat, and I usually like to have all that stuff done by about 8 or 8:30 in the morning. So, two other things I have to get done in the day is work on my college coursework, and I'm a licensed real estate agent here in Missouri, so I have to get clients. So they're not just popping out of the woods saying, "Hey, I want to buy some property," right? So I have to go find them. So those are the other two things that I do, and I usually like to split those between the morning and then the other one in the evening. So like if I would do schoolwork in the morning, then I like to do in the afternoon. I like to do my real estate license stuff. So that's just what my plan is, and I've actually really had a lot of success with it here in the last couple weeks. I started that on the 1st of January, which has been 16 days now. So that's what I've been doing, and you don't have to do what I do, but I live too far out of town to wake up at 6 and be at the gym, in 10 minutes. I live about 25 minutes from the nearest gym. So being able to wake up at 4:30 and leave the house by 5, I'm there by 5:30. I like to be leaving the gym at about 6:30, puts me back at the house at 7. That leaves me an hour to get breakfast and clean up. That's a pretty good morning schedule. It's very busy. Don't get me wrong. It's hard to it's hard to find the discipline and the motivation to get out of bed in the morning. For sure. That's obviously not going to be easy. If you want easy, I guess you don't want success in your life. But that's just how I've been doing my mornings. Again, you do not have to copy it, and this is not some amazing life hack that's going to get you, super jacked or super fit or whatever. But that's definitely a good way of doing it. I learned it a couple weeks ago. We went down to Texas and learned it from a pretty amazing guy down there. So I just adopted it kind of in my life, and it's been working out really well. The only caveat is you do have to be in bed by about 8:30 or 9 because if you don't get in bed by about that time, you're gonna be hurting at 4:30 in the morning. So, again, you need to have daily plans, guys, and fit the things that you want into them. It's not just like a, you know, something that you have to do. Make it the morning that you want. Like Jordan Peterson always says, make the day that you would want. That's somewhat successful and somewhat meaningful and somewhat efficient. Make the morning that you want. Make the 4:30 to 8. What is that? 2.5, 3.5 hours almost. Yeah, 3.5 hours. There's a lot can happen in that 3 hour window, 3.5 hour window. Um, if you don't have to be at work till 8, you've got a good chunk of time to work with to go make whatever kind of food you want, work out wherever you want, blah blah blah. I can't really stress how amazing it is to have a nice, easy daily plan set in your life. So I really, really, really recommend it. And if you need help with it or whatever, I can make a video on how to structure it and what to put it on. Maybe we can look at some apps on your phone or something. But I really do stress putting in a daily plan in your life. It'll just make your day that much more efficient, and if you have all your stuff done by noon because you had the daily plan set, you've got noon to 5 or noon to 8 to work on other things. Maybe it's a side hustle, or maybe it's just spending time with people that you love or enjoy and stuff like that. So I personally used to never have any kind of plan in place. However, now that, I'm about to graduate and I'm trying to get this real estate thing pumping and everything and trying to work out and do all this stuff, it's really important to be able to delegate all these tasks so that I have some kind of time in my day to just sit and relax. For lunch I usually eat about 11:30 to noon-ish. Um, that is my time to just sit and relax because I've already been awake for so long that that lunchtime is definitely a well-needed break. So really, really appreciate it if you guys could leave a like and subscribe if you're here. I'm really trying to pump out the long-form videos because I'm not very good at them. But here we are, and I really appreciate you guys. Thanks.